Okay, so good morning, all of you. Okay, so am I audible? Can anyone please confirm? Yeah. Any questions on yesterday concept? Networking commands, important networking commands. Yeah, I'll share. I'll share. Ah, okay, coming. Yeah. So far we have discussed the Linux commands, basic general Linux commands, monitoring related Linux commands, networking related commands, and today we can focus storage related commands. If you create a one server, how to manage the storage, so how to mount the system, file system, okay, how to attach EFS, and all we can discuss. Complete storage part, Linux storage. Yesterday, Linux networking, and before already I discussed Linux monitoring and general commands and users management. So today concept is uh, Linux storage. So Linux storage part. So guys, coming to the storage. So coming to the storage, Linux storage. In AWS, yeah, in AWS, the storage related for storage. So we have a few services. Okay. One is for EBS volume, Elastic Block Storage. Elastic Block Storage. So this is one of the storage, popular storage, where we can attach to server. So this storage we can attach to server. Okay, while creating a server. While creating a server. So this volume is called root volume. This volume is called root volume. The name of the volume is what? Slash dev slash xvda is the root volume. Okay. And tell me guys, EBS is unlimited or limited storage? EBS is limited or unlimited storage? Hmm? It's a limited storage. EBS is limited, not unlimited storage. So, and also EBS is works AZ level, right? EBS works AZ level. Can I attach 1A EBS to 1B server directly? Can I attach 1A availability zone server to 1B availability zone volume? Not possible, right? So the reason volumes are work AZ level, server and volume should be same AZ only. We are able to attach. So as EBS works AZ level, EC2 should create or EC2 should exist into same AZ. Otherwise, what we have to do? Else we have to create snapshot and then create volume into different AZ where the server exists. So this concept already discussed to everyone. Evening batch also. Okay. Okay. So let me take a server first here. So this is server. Okay. So by default, whenever you can launch a server, one volume is attached. What's the volume is? EBS root volume. EBS root volume. EBS root volume. Okay. What is the name? Slash XVDA. This is the name of the root volume. Okay. So I can I attach, for example, here is the, I'm taking one more just additional volume, EBS volume. Yeah. Yes, you tell me, can I attach this EBS additional volume to server? Can I attach this volume as a additional volume to the server? Yes. Additional volume we can attach and detach while running a server, right or not? Additional volume we can attach and detach while running a server. The statement right or not? Yes. What about root volume? Root volume we cannot detach even server stop also, server running also. Understand? Root volume will delete along with the server actually. So while running time, while running time you can detach additional volume. While running time you can attach and detach. What happened? Yeah, while running time you can detach additional volume. While running time, we can attach and detach additional volume anytime. Okay. Okay. So why additional volume is required here? Why additional volume is required? Huh? Why additional volume is required here? So guys, for example, if you want to keep a separate data, for example, logs data, database data, storage data, application logs. If you want to maintain a dedicated storage where we can detach and attach a new server and kind of manage, we can go for additional volume. Understand? For example, a same volume, if you configure everything, your root files, additional files, logs files, storage files, DB files, everything, if you can store into same volume, if you create a new server, for example, there is a requirement to attach and detach this volume. If you detach and attach, all volumes will go to the server, right? But if you want to manage a dedicated disk, okay, if we want to manage a dedicated disk, dedicated storage for application files or logs or DB storage, etc. If you want to dedicated, not sharing, understand, root volume contains OS, right? Root volume contains OS. So, but if you want to manage a dedicated file system, dedicated storage, we can go for EBS. But EBS is a limited storage. Clear na? Okay. Let's say my end 3 availability zones are there. For example, 1A, 1B, 1C. Clear na? So understand, this is 1A server, this is 1B server, this is 1C server. Clear na guys? Let's understand 1A, 1B, 1C. The first requirement, I need unlimited scalable storage. This is first requirement. I need unlimited scalable storage. Next, I need a common file system where we can access from any server, common storage, where we can access from any server, even different AZ also. Okay. And I need high available across AZ. Tell me guys, these 3 points, can I achieve from EBS or not? Tell me, everyone. From these 3 points, EBS will give these 3 points. EBS will give, solution for these 3 points or not? Tell me. First, unlimited scalable storage, EBS is no. Its highest volume is 64 TB. Okay. Common storage file system is not possible, right? What I'm trying to say now, guys, is it possible to attach same EBS for multiple servers? Is it possible to attach same EBS? Is it possible to same EBS to all servers as a common point? Is it possible? No, with EBS. Clear na? One EBS can attach to one server only. We cannot read, write from one EBS to many servers. Clear or not? Yes. But I need a common storage file system where we can access from any server, even different AZ also. This is not possible with EBS. EBS can attach only one-to-one servers, not one-to-many. EBS not possible to attach like one-to-many access. It is one-to-one access. Okay. It is one-to-one access. So this Saturday, I'm going to conduct test on Linux. Okay. So I'll share 25 questions, whatever I discuss. I'll give the options. You can pick which command we can use, kind of. Okay. Yeah. One to many not possible means many to one to how it is possible. Okay. So you can see, guys, here I'm creating one Linux server. I'll show Windows server creation process also. Meanwhile, just focus on Linux. Let's create a server. So guys, this is what volume? Root volume. Clear now? This is root volume. What is the root volume device name? // XVDA. You can see here. If you click on the storage, so you can see here // XVDA. So 8 GB by default volume it will pick in use already attached. Okay. Server already created. Let's go to SG. So question to you all here. Already few people know. Again, I'm asking. SSH. If I give my IP, able to connect or not? If I give my IP, able to connect or not? Instance connect. Hmm? Able to connect or not? Why yes here? Why no? Why yes? Why no? Hmm. Why no? Tell me. From Mobextem, yes. It's a private server, no public server. This is public server. Then why am I unable to connect from my IP? I think we already discussed, right? 7:30 p.m. We are inside the internal. So request is not going through my IP. Request is going through instance IP. Yeah. So what is the IP? Anyone remember? The US East one. Let's take from US East one EC to connect IP. They use this prefix list for background. Request will go to your IP to AWS internal EC to connect IP. EC to connect IP to it will go to the request instance connect. I think this one. Copy. If you want to connect secure way also instead of all traffic. Yeah, source I'm giving. Save the role. Okay, you can connect now. Refresh. Yeah, I'm able to connect. This is internal use prefix list for EC to connect AWS. AWS use this IP prefix, this range 29 range. Even if you use your laptop, but you are connecting instance by using AWS internal option. Request is not travel through your IP. Connect option you are selecting here, so that the request is coming from AWS prefix list. So the prefix list of in AWS EC2 connect, EC2 instance connect in the US East 1 region, they are associated with this IPs list only. You can use this CIDR. So anyone IP can use in this range for the EC2 connect option. This is for US East 1. Yeah. So different region, we have a different IP prefix list, Mumbai and all. Okay. Anyway, mm, let's go to here. Okay. Now sudo su hyphen. So guys, okay. As I said here, this is not possible as the three requirements. The only the possibility ways one EBS volume, one instance can connect. Even instance running time also you can connect. Instance stop time also you can detach for the EBS volume. But root volume not possible to detach. Even instance is running also. You can see. Go to storage section. In use, right? You can click on it. If you select this, detach volume. After you detach volume, you might still be charged for the volume storage. If you no longer need the volume, delete and stop incurring charges. I mean, if you don't want, see, fail to detach volume. The reason this is root volume. Root volume not possible to detach when the server is in running condition. Clear na? Okay. But server is in stopped condition. If server is in stopped condition, can I detach? Still server is stopping now. We'll see. Stopped, right? Server has stopped now. Click on it. Go to the storage. Okay, refresh. Uh-huh. Click on it. Actions. Select the volume. Actions. Detach the volume. Clear now? If server is in stopped condition, you are able to detach a volume. Attach to same volume name you have to select. Attach time. We'll see. Now check the volume in use, not available state. Clear now? We can start the server now after attach a volume. Can I attach this root volume to different server root volume? Can I attach this root volume as a different server root volume? Hmm. Yes. But if you want to attach a root volume, first second server root volume you have to detach. Not possible to attach two volumes as root volumes. Understand? Remember this. Not possible to attach two root volumes to one server. If you want to attach this root volume to the second server root volume, first detach a second server root volume, keep unassigned state, and detach volume from the one also, and attach one root volume to the second server root volume. Yeah, we cannot attach server 1 root volume to server to by keeping server to root volume. Okay, so we cannot attach server 1 root volume to server 2 root volume by keeping the server to root volume. Okay, so we can detach server to root volume and then attach server 1 root volume to server 2 after detach from server 1. Same, by keeping the server 1 root volume, we cannot attach as a second server root volume. It's a one to one, guys. Simple one to one. Okay. So tell me the questions. Can I attach multiple volumes to one server? Yes. Can I attach multiple Can I attach multiple root volume to single server? No. Can I detach and attach additional volume to while server is running? Yes. While server is running, we can attach and detach additional volume. Okay. Can I attach a first server? First server, can I attach to first server and second server root volume while server is running? No. Root volumes, we should stop the server only. Additional volume you can keep while server is running also. Clear now? Can I attach a single EBS volume to multiple servers? No, it's a one to one. Can I attach 1A availability zone volume to 1B availability zone server directly? No. With help of snapshot, we can. That's the clarity. Okay. Now, from this, what we understood, guys, from this concept, we have some limitations, right or not? What are the limitations from EBS? First limitation is what? It's not unlimited storage. Second limitation is what? We cannot attach single EBS to multiple servers. And third, third is what? I need a high available of the volume across the AZ. So these three limitations we can overcome by using EFS, Elastic File System. Elastic File System. Okay. Okay. So I think you can easily explain difference between EFS and EBS now, right? EBS limitations we can overcome by EFS. EFS can attach one volume to many servers. EFS can move one AZ to other AZ. EFS can attach region level. EFS is unlimited storage. You can explain many things, lot more things. Okay. Correct. Root volume is a internal SSD. External volume is a pen drive. We cannot detach internal SSD while laptop is running, right? But pen drive we can attach anytime. So today also climate is not good. It's raining. This year, every month raining only. I'm not sure. Jan to November, completely rainings. Where cyclone alert is Mumbai? Nisha Kumari. Bangalore. Mm-hmm. Nagpur raining. That's what I'm thinking. Should I take evening today online? I'm thinking actually. Amirpet also raining. My Andhra always raining. I know that. Yesterday in Andhra, no power, especially for East and West Godavari districts. Yeah, global climate change affecting India badly. Correct. Yeah, that's what the coastal effect. Shirdi, huh? Who is from Shirdi? Yeah, I know. AP yesterday, no power. Yeah, Ajit, you are from Shirdi? Okay, nice. MP in middle, right? That's what no rain. No, no rain. Yeah, Krishna district always in risk. Yeah. Jalagan, where it is? Which state? Maharashtra. Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Okay. Take care, guys. Don't go anywhere. Kurnool full rain. Kurnool, it's a bad incident happened, right? Yeah. Chennai until yesterday. Chennai also same climate changes. We can see weekly in Chennai also. Yeah. Odisha. Odisha also, I think, same issue. Yeah, in India, things will change quickly here. Okay. The first concept today, these volumes, how to resize the existing volume. This is interview question. Always we have to do this task. For example, your server, okay, you have created with 8 GB volume, but later you are unable to create your server. Sorry, unable to connect your server. What could be the reason? So, simple question, guys. In interview, they may ask this question. My server is running, but unable to connect a server. You guys may say that SG not enable. Always every student can say SG group 22 is not enabled. No, 22 also available. Server also running. What could be the reason I'm unable to connect a server? The one of the reason is EBS disk full. No space. No space to run a SSH process. Understand? If no space, no space on disk to run SSH process. Also one of the reason. Very important, guys. I have asked this question 2 weeks back to one student. Okay. If no space on disk to run SSH process, also one of the reason to unable to connect to server. Okay, guys, tell me what you can do. Yeah, what you can do. In this case, delete server, create new server. Hmm. Yeah, see, two things need to understand. Instead of attach additional volume. Can I increase the root volume? Understand here, guys. Understand here. If client needs dedicated separate storage, for example, you have a two pen drives. One pen drive is for your marriage pics. One pen drive is for your childhood pics. Dedicated storage for dedicated requirement. Not going to store. The reason I'll tell you. If pics are in the pen drive, you can detach and give to many people easily. We cannot give laptop to them, right? If you store into the drive, we cannot give into laptop, right? Same. The volume where we can detach and attach and easily manage and dedicated volume, which volume I can create? This time. If clients need dedicated volume, what you can do? Hmm? Yes. Create additional volume. Create additional volume and attach to server. Very good. But now my first question is what here? Disk got full. So is really required to create additional volume? Until ask client. Until ask client, are you going to create additional volume? No, we can resize the volume. Resize the volume. Resize the volume. Resizing the volume. Clear na? Okay. Extend the volume. Yes, correct. Okay, in this case, I don't think so today EFS is possible to discuss. I'll continue tomorrow also. Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, right? Thursday, Wednesday, Fridays. Okay. Yes, and one thing, next week, Friday, not this week, I will not be available. So I'm planning to go Arunachalam temple. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, no classes. Okay. Monday, as usual, not this Friday, next week Friday. Okay. Yeah. If you are planning to revision something, go anywhere, you can plan. Keep it confidential. It's not holiday. I will not be available. Okay. And plan 3 days. Prepare. Arunachala means which temple, yeah? Shiva temple only, right? Every year I'll go. Okay. So, yeah. So please plan. I will be available in Telegram. No doubt on this. You can call me. You can call me anytime. You can ask any questions to me. Like yesterday also I spoke to 6 members. You can call me anytime, any doubt, no problem. But my request is first check with your team members internally. If it will not resolve, then call me. Simple questions. If you call me directly, it's not good, right? Yeah, definitely. That is the reason, right? Yeah, there is a plan. Okay. Okay. Now, so where we are, volume resizing, right? First of all, the volume size, how do you know? The existing volume, how you can know? Go to the server, storage, volumes. This is the volume, my volume. What is the volume size? 8 GB. Okay. Okay, 8 GB. But one more thing is there. In December, you said there will be a whole week of, I'm not, maybe I said, I'm not yet confirmed for the December. Vishesh, please wait until, okay? Maybe there are chances. Yeah. Not full of week. I'll confirm again. It's not yet confirmed for December first week. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So volume size is what? 8 GB. Okay. Now, simple question. How to check number of disks attached to the server? The first Linux command, lsblk. In enter, they will ask this command. Storage commands you need to remember, guys. Important. Guys, tell me how many disks are there? Only one only. See, this is partitioning, right? This from this disk, these are the partitionings. See, partition, partition, partition. Clear na? What is the volume is? 8 GB. So the first command is lsblk to check number of disks attached to server. Very good. Yes. Now, one more command, important command. I want to know each disk consumption. Okay. So my 8 GB disk, how much space is available? How much space is utilizing already? Busy. df-h. So you can see what is the volume slash dev slash xvda1, right? You can see 8 GB is attached size, used 1.6 GB, available 6.4 GB, use 20%, mountain where? This is which type of volume? Root volume. That's what? Clear na? df-h. Thanks, Yogesh. Okay. df-h. Uh, we can calculate the total. I mean, we can see the size availability and used and available size. Now, the important part is, I will ask one question at the last. Until and that, so what we discuss here, increasing the volume, right? If I want to increase the storage, for example, my CPU utilization says that your CPU load is 80%, 90%. Clear or not? CPU load is 80%, 90%. At this time, what we can do, we will get an alert. So we can check this load is 90%. So we can increase the instance type plus disk size also to storage also full both. Okay. Just you tell me my RAM and CPU alert I got. Okay. I got an alert. CPU is more, RAM is more. Reach to 95%. What you need to do? Increase the storage or change the instance type? Huh? Guys, CPU RAM alert I got. CPU RAM alert I got. One more time I'm saying. CPU RAM alert I got. I need to change instance type or storage. Instance type, guys. Storage is not related for CPU RAM, right? Storage is to storage. Instance type is what? CPU can increase, RAM can increase, right or not? Okay, I'll ask one question to you. Why I'm asking instance type also added here, I'll tell you. Okay. Meanwhile, focus. How to resize the volume? Actions. Here, modify volume is there, na? Click on it. You can modify to, I'm just modifying 10 GB. Don't give 80 GB and all, just for testing only. Modify. Modify. Now you can see in use optimizing the volume updated 10 GB. Clear na? 10 GB. You can go to the server. You can go to the server storage. I can see 10 GB. Clear na? But you can see here. What is the command to check storage? df-h. I can see still 8 GB. So console level, whatever modification you did, right, that will not affect directly on the disk level. We have to run two commands. Resize command or, I mean, those changes needs to update on the disk level. We have to run the command resize or grow sf part. So I can show these two commands. Yeah, grow part dev/dev1. This is the one command. copy. So you can run grow part, sudo is not required, it's a root only. Grow part dev xvda1. So if you can, this xvda1 disk is there na, if you run grow part command, this will update, take the update from the whatever volume resize na 10 GB, it will take from there only. For example, control C, lsblk. lsblk updated, right, 10 GB. But this is not affect on file system. Understand? So root still showing into 8 GB. But LSBLK is what showing number of disk. Number of disk 10 GB already attached, it is showing. But that disk, whatever we have resized, that is not updated on the root level. So to update in the root level, we have to run this command. See, changed, resized. Clear na? Now if you can go on df-h, still 8 GB. Clear or not? Still it is showing 8 GB. So we have to run one more command, sudo xfs growfs-d to expand a file system. Now you can check df-h. See, updated 10 GB. Clear now? No need to restart the server. The first command is what? Grow part. The grow part is first run grow part to expand the partition. Your partition already mount on 8 GB, right? On the root. So if you want to grow the partition 8 GB to 10 GB, you have to run this one. And next, expand the file system. We have to see, first command will update this partition, guys. And next command will update file system, this file system grow. Clear na? Yeah. Otherwise, if you run only grow part, if you restart the server, automatically update file system. You don't want to restart, you have to run this command only. Okay. Volume resizing. After resizing the volume, it will update into console level only. It will update into disk level only. But to update partition and file system level, to utilize this disk, to utilize this volume, we have to run below commands. Yeah. So okay, one is for partition expand, one is for file system. I mean, when you increase the volume is not updated into directly partition, root partition. Only disk size will increase. But if you want to use that volume, we have to update into partition level plus file system level also. Simple logic, I'll tell you, wait. In your laptop, we have a C drive, D drive, right? C drive, D drive. C drive, for example, your storage is 20 GB, for example. C drive you can allocate for 10 GB. D drive you can allocate for 5 GB, for example. Clear na? Now later, if you increase this volume, nowadays laptops capability is there, right? You can extend the hard disk also. When you extend the hard disk 20 GB to 40 GB, this C drive not directly not update here 10 GB to 20 GB. What you need to do? update the partition. And these partitions after update, it will get here 20 GB if you want. And this C drive are using whatever file systems are there. Na? These file system, for example, using 5 GB, 5 GB, 5 GB. You have to update the file system to effectively use this volume, right or not? Same process here also. Hmm. How to resize the volume? Simple. Click on the, go to the instance first. Go to the instance. Which instance volume you want to attach? The instance storage you can go. Storage volume, click on it. Select the volume. Actions, modify. Clear everyone? How to resize the volume? So tomorrow class, I will discuss how to attach additional volume, how to attach additional volume, how to update the file system, then how to use the EFS file system common point, everything we can discuss. Storage, very important, guys. Yeah, CLI commands are there, Ramya, CLI, AWS CLI commands are there to update the volume, console level also. Now question to you. I said one thing to you. If my volume completely full, what I said, even there is no space to enable to run SSH process also. Am I correct or not? Then how you connect the server to resize the volume? Understand what I'm trying to say? You have increased the volume into 20 GB in the console level. If you want to update the partition level, you have to connect the server. You have to run growpart command only. Clear or not? But you said, I said already, even there is no space to run SSH process also. Then how you can overcome this issue? Hmm? How you can overcome this issue? After complete this document, I'll share full document. Until that, just keep with you this. I'll share this to different groups also. No worries. Tell me. Any process request go to EC2 instance only, right? So my disk got full, complete full. How to overcome this issue? After refreshing, what refreshing means what? Very good. Change instance type. In your mobile, RAM, ROM is there now? Internal memory also used to run your process. See how it will work actually. Hardware take the process from hard disk and give it to RAM. For whatever process is running on the RAM, it's a live process now. If application close na, RAM process will kill. Again, if you call a something from the application from the hardware, it will give to RAM. RAM will run the process. So if you change the instance type, my RAM already full with existing applications, existing process. Okay. If you run a instance type, if you change, RAM will get more space, right? Right or not? RAM will get more space. Using the internal memory, SSH will run at the time. So you can connect, later you can increase the disk size. We have only the option. Otherwise, you can restart the server, check maybe any files may be deleted. Something is live operation, any files are deleted. If it is good, then we can go for change the process. Clear now? Yeah. Yeah, correct. Anyway, thank you for that. I'll share the all documents into all groups. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Evening, guys, tell me online is fine evening. As weather is not good, full traffic even in Amirpet level. Your wish. Evening online is free. If whoever required offline, you can come to institute and attend. Okay, I'll take online guys evening. Weather is not good. Hello, 9 a.m., 10:30 a.m. I'm institute only now. I'm talking about evening. Okay, I'm at evening only. Evening 7:30 p.m. batch. Evening. So already I'm in institute only. Evening same time 7 p.m. only. Okay. Yeah. Thanks guys. I'll update in the group. 7 p.m. group. Yeah. Bye.